I guess the confusion within our community, that's where the infighting happens, right? Where it's like every single one has just this different route of dealing with their own past trauma, life, whatever. And instead of talking about it, we just kind of like, I don't know, drink through it. This one to me was like more of a silly song. Like I was like, okay, they're gonna get it one way or another, you know? Like either you can listen to my hard, aggressive rap songs, or you can listen to, you know, a little silly corrido, trying, you know, being funny about it. I remember just telling my producer, I was like, find me a little loop. I was like, I just need something really like kind of quirky, like kind of like a cartoonish type vibe. And then I was like, and then we're gonna speed it up. And as we're speeding it up, and then we go into like even some Jersey drums in there, I was like, I'm gonna tell a story. And it just kind of keeps getting dramatic until there's a fight. Antes de que empiece la fiesta, quiero que se sepa que uno de nosotros votó por Trump. No sé quién fue, pero llegó el sobre y dice el apellido, pero el nombre no. You know, opening up with someone did it, who did it, and just start throwing accusations all over the place. I think it's very significant to be like, I'm coming into like our little get together, but I'm addressing things because I know that like sometimes we don't address things and then we just show up to that party and then you just try to keep it cool as long as you can. Sometimes in our families, there's so much infighting, there's so many problems, there's so many whatever, and the only time you do see each other is at that bautizo, is the only time you see each other is at that holiday, you know? So it's like, I showed up with a big accusation. It was a very guess who, like, I wanted to kind of be like murder mystery, but like, who voted for Trump type shit. Ahí va la tía con pelos de lote que crió puros hijos que malcriados son, el primo traumado con ser americano, cara de paisa y le fue a Trump. Ahí va el fu que dice la N-word, pinche no sabo, vato mamón, prima que se cree fresa, mustia, tiesa, celosa de todo en TikTok. I've rapped for a long time. I was rapping in New York with the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans 15 years ago. You feel me? Like I'm from the Bay. Like I get it in NorCal. I've lived in Texas. Like I've been in all the places that everyone tries to go. It's just cultural. You don't get it. My position on this is within our own community, a lot of you little motherfuckers are not even educated enough to be able to help the situations we have going on. You're not addressing them. You're not giving a fuck about them. You're watching your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents be literally terrorized by them being able to be chased down the street right now. And you are more worried about whether or not you can say somebody like another word or use somebody else's culture to shield yourself in or acceptance in some, bro, lava los trapos at home type shit. Like, take care of that. And also know the history. With me, because I already know that if you clip this, motherfuckers are going to start coming at me like, well, I want to... Like, you stand so tall trying to fight someone telling you, like, bruh, like, is that really, like, what you are fighting for right now? Like, in this time, day and age, look at your face. If you are indigenous features, if you are brown, if you are... This is what you are. This is the hill you're dying on. It's just more of, like... Just... get perspective. Yo creo mi tío que siempre anda en lío, tequila por litro, viejo llorón, siempre se burla que soy lesbiana, y cuando se emborracha es más gay que yo. I do think it's really funny that I made the song, dropped the video, I have that line in there, and then immediately, like, I started seeing all these videos popping up about down low, you know, Mexican men, and them being, you know, our tios, our uncles, our brothers, whatever, different people. I think it's about that time to just bring it all to the light. Like, it is very true. You know, you get raised being told that if you are gay, you are going to hell. It happened to me. Mind you, I was an altar girl, choir, like everything you can think of being deep in the Catholic Church, that was me. So I lived my life with that heteronormative, you know, kind of like, okay, well then I guess, you know, like you're only gonna win in life if you get married, have babies, have the house, blah, blah. I did it. And it took me getting educated and realizing and understanding and everything that, like, you know, when we got a divorce, I was like, I met a girl, took that chance, and I was like, holy shit, like, I think I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. As much as some people try to, like, shame that, it's like some of your uncles and aunts and dads and whatever, like, if they actually wanted to be happy in their life, they would probably go through that same journey. And it's actually beautiful to finally realize, like, oh my God, I could be free. Chingue a su madre, ya valió. Era una fiesta en sábado. Trapos sucios, lávalos. Que al cabo la vecina ya grabó. Chingue a su madre, ya valió. Era una fiesta en sábado. Trapos sucios, lávalos. Que al cabo la vecina ya grabó. No matter what we're going through, we're going to work. But if it's sábado and you got the day off, you know, and everybody has the fiesta, the bautizo, the boda, whatever they got going on, that's usually their, like, free, their off time, you know, their time that everybody gets together and and drinks. And so I think showing up on that day and talking about this stuff was important. I think it was very significant because you could have done it any other day while everybody's at work, but I wanted to do it when everyone's together, when all the archetypes are together, and be like, who was it? Like, because it could be any of y'all, because at this point we're all hiding something. When everybody could say they didn't do it, but it's like there's a big percentage of Latinos that did vote for Trump. So which one of y'all motherfuckers was it? No quiero abrir el sobre porque es crimen federal, pero aquí entre familia tenemos novedad. ¿Quién fue? No digan que no quieren juzgar, si para todo quieren chisme, no paran de criticar. I think our love for chisme probably also comes from the fact that we are very community driven, very family oriented. And when you have a lot of different people that are in your immediate network, you're gonna kind of always want the update. I mean, there's a dopamine hit for gossip, there really is. So a lot of times for families or for whatever, the criticizing, the gossiping, the whatever, un cafecito, un pan dulce, with, you get to gossip, you get together and you get to talk about everybody. I don't know, it feels good, I guess. And yeah, maybe that's why people don't want to get rid of everybody's traumas, because then they're not going to have no gossip. But when it's a tough topic and you may be involved, people don't want to talk about it. So to me, it was just kind of indicative of like, if you like gossip, then let's talk about it. No por nada si la fiesta para, pero no me echen la culpa porque no fui yo. Yo creo fue la prima que para tener hijos güeros con un güero americano se casó. Dice que solo habla inglés, que si quiere chicken, dice que yes. Pinche trauma de ella crecer entre mis tías con su pendejez, que pa' mejorar la raza, ojo azul, que si fuck you me, no fuck you. I like my brown skin, fuck you fools. Do you even watch history or watch the news? I have so much family that's like that. We're trying to conceive and we're literally looking at fertility, and we go to Mexico and all the donors are just white, Canadian, American, European, Argentinian, and I'm just like, what about those of us that want to be brown? She's Dominican, I'm Mexican. What about we want our baby to look like us? They're like, well, I don't know. This is what people want. And it's like, why? Why is that what people want? Why are our features not seen as beautiful? It took me a lot of learning, a lot of healing, a lot of loving myself, a lot of walking away from people that made me second guess myself to finally be in a place where it's like, I'm showing my son. I'm being like, this is who you are. You are not. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. And no hate, because I know nowadays everybody is offended and they think that reverse racism exists. So, whatever. But to me, I think loving ourselves, celebrating ourselves, and valuing our culture is a beautiful thing. I'm trying to be as understanding as possible. I've gone through my trying to beef with people or like, if you don't agree with me, blah, blah, blah. So I do come from an understanding place, right? So I try to just be like, okay, how can I communicate with you so that we can just as a community try to improve? Because I know that just beating each other's ass is not going to work right now.